Alright, hello, welcome to another tier list video and another Crash Team Racing tier list. As you can see, every character in the game is on this board. Well, apart from 4 that is, from the most recent update, which is the Lab Assistant, Baby N Cortex, Baby Entropy, and Iron Checkpoint Crate. But I will say where they go on this tier list. As you can see, we've got 6 different categories where they can go. At the bottom is not in my CTR. These are characters that I just don't even think deserve to be in the game at all. We've got ones that I don't really like at all. We've got meh, which are okay, I might use them now and then. Decent, yeah, I use them quite a bit. Not my favourites. Awesome, almost a top tier. Then right at the top are my CTR mains. So, with that being said, let's start ranking some characters. Of course, I will have different opinions to a lot of people, so don't be offended if your favourite characters go not in my CTR or don't like or even meh. People like different characters for various different reasons. So we have Amy, part of the Nitro squad. She would go straight into decent. I use her quite a bit, but she's not my favourite of the Nitro squad. Some more of the Nitro squad will be further up. Oh god, right, Baby Coco. Not in my seat. Get out of my CTR, Baby Coco, and your ugliness. Ugh. I just don't even think the baby characters deserve to be in the game. I mean, Baby Entropy and Baby Cortex, fine, but it was just a waste of 2 characters in the Back in Time Grand Prix. And now we have Baby T, who over time I've grown to be a bit meh about. Originally I was excited because it's a whole new character. I was like, ooh, Baby T, that's interesting. But then they never really did too much of the character. He's cute enough and he's a little dinosaur, but nothing else. Now we've got Big Norm, part of the Big Norm, Small Norm group. You know, let's put these 2 together. Let's rank them together. Big Norm, I was using quite a lot when the game first came out. But over time, he's gone down to meh. He's just a big old brutey man, but I don't mind him. Someone I do mind is Small Norm. I don't like him. I think he deserves to be in the game because he's a CNK character, but he's just really annoying. I do see people playing him online now, and all the good players all are playing as Small Norm. Or at least if you're playing as Small Norm, you're a good player, I should say. Like, there's no people playing as Small Norm that are bad at the game. But he's so annoying, he's always whistling, and I don't like whistling. That's why he's so far down. So, up next we have Brio, of course, added in the spooky Grand Prix. Well deserved to be added in the game. He's definitely going in decent. And you know what, I reckon I'll put Cortex in there as well. Of course, a staple of the series. I believe he's in every Crash Bandicoot game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was he in Crash Boom Bang? He might not have been, actually. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it's my boy Spyro. He's definitely right at the top in the CTR main. So happy with the Spyro Grand Prix, and what an amazing crossover. Of course, one of my favourite game series, and I love Spyro, so Spyro is definitely going up in the CTR mains. And now we have the main character from the Crash Bandicoot series, Crash Bandicoot, of course. Although I don't really use Crash very much. He's got a lot of skins, and none of them are really any of my favourites. This is going to be so controversial, but I'm going to put Crash in meh. The main character of the game, I'm putting in meh. Oh, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I can only imagine the comments. Oh my god, you put Crash in meh. What the fuck? I don't know. That's what I imagine some people sound like when they complain. Right, here we have Crunch Bandicoot. Again, I used him quite a lot at the start, but I've slowly started to use him less, but he's decent enough. I like him more than Crash. I would literally play a game with Crunch rather than Crash as the main character. That's how weird I am. And now we have Dingo, Dingo, Dingo. Of course, he's going straight to the top. A character I have used so much, and he's got some of the best skins. You know, Firefighter Dingo, Rustlin Dingodile being 2 of my favourites. Even Hazmat Dingodile was really good. They got so creative with these skins, and he's such a great character and so funny. And now we have Fake Crash. He's going, unfortunately, into don't like. I don't really like Fake Crash very much, unfortunately. Ooh, got Geary. Ooh, will he be a CTR main? No, you know what? I reckon he'd be the first one to go in awesome. I do like Geary. He'd be so much better if he had more legendary skins. Of course, eventually he got one, but he deserved at least 2 or 3 legendary skins. And the one they did get was basically just the Beanox one. And nobody likes Beanox. Sorry, anyone from Beanox that's watching. Love you, really. Right, here we go then. Coco, a very popular character. I see so many people playing as Coco, and me, myself, I do play as Coco a lot. Now, is she awesome, or would she be a CTR main? I reckon awesome, because she's not really one of my main characters to pick, but I do use her quite a lot. Right, Nasty Nork from the Spyro Grand Prix. Not in my CTR. Unfortunately, I just think there's so many better characters in the Spyro universe that could have been added. Nasty Nork was such a big disappointment. I mean, you could have had Ripto, you could have had Laura, even someone like Sheila, the Sorceress, all would be better than Nasty Nork. And yeah, I just never end up using him, and I just don't think he deserves his place, unfortunately. Of course, he was added along with Hunter, who I just don't really like. I don't really like Hunter because he keeps all the orbs in Spyro to himself and the eggs. And then you have to do stupid challenges for him. No, Hunter, just give me the eggs and orbs. But yeah, in the game, I just don't really use him at all. Don't really like his voice very much. He's quite annoying, so he's going in don't like. Now for the second member of the Nitro squad, Isabella. One that I don't really use very much, but I don't hate her. She's going in meh. She's decent enough. I just maybe need to play as her more, but they're just members of the Nitro squad again that I like more. You're going to lose this race. It's Komodo Joe. Now, where would I put Komodo Joe? I have almost no feelings about Komodo Joe at all. So I guess that just means he goes in meh. He's alright. It's not too bad. He's a nice little Komodo dragon. Right, Mr. Crunk. I don't really like Crunk too much. He's far too big, so the problem with these big characters is they can get in the way of the camera. I don't really like his design too much. Again, he's nothing special. I just put him down there and don't like. Sorry, all those Crunk mains out there. Are there any Crunk mains? Who uses Crunk out there? There's someone has to. Oh god, right, this could be very controversial because this character is probably really liked, but Liz is going in don't like for me. I don't really like her accent, I don't really like her voice clips, and again, there are members of the Nitro squad that I like more than her. You know what, while we're here, should we rank Megumi? And yes, Megumi is going in, not in my seat. I'm kidding. Oh no, all the Megumi fans will definitely be shouting at me. Now, Megumi's definitely an awesome, and she has become my favourite of the Nitro squad. But yes, phew, it'd be embarrassing if I put her all the way down and not in my seat. I'm getting a lot of hate comments. Right, this is Zam. There's Zam and there's Zem. Zem's the other one. This is Zam. I don't really like Zam very much, so he's going in don't like. I've got to kind of hurry up, otherwise this video will be about 1,000,000 years long. Right, let's go a quick lightning round. Komodo Joe. Komodo Joe is with his brother in meh. Nash. Oh, definitely an awesome. I have grown to love Nash, and some of his costumes are awesome. I mean, he's a shark with a laser beam firing from his head. That is pretty cool. And talking about cool, Engine has a rocket in his head, which is even more better, so he's going in CTR main. From the start, he's always been one of my favourite characters to use. Right, Nina Cortex, a fan favourite that was highly requested until she was added in the Spooky Grand Prix. I'm gonna put her in decent. She's a decent enough character. I reckon along with Entrance as well. Entrance has some of the best skins. A Humpty Entrance and Chocolate Egg Entrance are so creative and amazing. Oh no, I've just realised who's up next. It's Baby Crash. Get out of my CTR. Join your sister down here in the trash bin. Not in my CTR. We don't allow this. Okay, we've got Oxide up next. Now, I've never really liked Oxide very much. I mean, it's a little bit of a step up from don't like. He'd go in there. I mean, I occasionally use him, but not too often at all. We've got Mr. Big Belly. Of course, they did actually censor out his butt crack for some reason. Oh no, we can't have people seeing a butt crack in a video game. He'll go in decent because I do like a big belly. And now we have the cutie, Mr. Penta Penguin. Penguin, you one? He's definitely a CTR main. Of course he is. Over and over, I keep going back to Penta because he's so cute. I just love him. You will notice I do like the cute animals quite a lot, so I might overrank them compared to other people. Over the top, we've got Pinstripe, and he's going almost over the top. He's going to awesome. I do love Pinstripe. You know what? Polar can go up there as well. I mean, Fisherman Polar, come on. He's all splishy and splashy. Marmalade Polar. Oh, he's such a delicious polar bear. I love him. Right, now we've got the maniac of the bunch, Ripperoo. I reckon Ripperoo deserves to go in decent. There are so many characters in Crash Team Racing. This video might be very long just because of how many characters there are in the game, which is amazing. I mean, when the game first came out, I was thinking, you know, it'd be CTR and CNK characters. I wasn't even thinking CNK characters, I was just thinking maybe the CTR characters. But they might add like Crunch and a few others, but it's like, no, hey, have all the CNK characters, have all the characters from the original trilogy, and then have the Nitro squad, and then have characters from other games in the Crash Bandicoot universe, and then even have their own new characters. Talk about new characters, let's go actually to King Chicken, who was invented for the game, mostly as a joke character, but he is quite fun to use, so he's going in decent as well. And of course we now have Toerner, the leader of the Nitro squad. In my original top 10, oh god, I've accidentally right-clicked on her face, sorry about that. She was in my top 10, but I've grown to love Megumi more than her. I'm sorry, Toerner, Megumi's just more cute. So you're going in decent still, she's still good, but not as good as my Megumi. And now we have Tiny Tiger, the giant of a character. The only problem with him is he is too big for the cart, so sometimes the camera can get in the way and you can't really see on track. But I do really like him as a character. He's not a CTR main because of the whole massive fit problem with him being too big, but he does definitely go in awesome. And up next we have Entropy. I remember when the game first came out, it's seen as like a flex or showing off if you was using Entropy, especially with the digital Entropy skin. Of course, now you've got rainbow wheels, and then you've got the Velo a decal on the champion cart. So yeah, he's not seen as much of a show-off as he used to, but I don't really use him too much. He's a well-designed character. For some reason, I just don't end up using him. I just think because he's seen as a bit of a show-off, so I'm putting him in meh, unfortunately. Up next we have Real Velo again. Don't really use him. He'll go in meh as well. I do love his gnome. Basically his gnome skin puts him from don't like up into meh, because the only reason I use him is to use that gnome skin. And while we're ranking the Velos, let's rank Emperor Velo X11, who of course was added into the game right near the end, so he will go in decent. I have really liked the addition of Emperor Velo X11. Cool, right, we're getting a lot of the same similar type of characters. We've now got Zem. Don't really like Zem. Just like Zam, I just don't end up using him at all. He's basically a troll. Him and Zam were only added just to have a team Oxide in CNK. I don't really use Zam or Zem at all, not my favourites. It's time for another big beefy character. It's Koala Kong, or as one of my friends calls him, Carl, because in Crash Bash it sounds like Carl wins. Oh god, I should stop right clicking on people. Right, yes, Koala Kong. He is a bit too big for the cart, but I really do like the character, and he is a worthy addition to the game. Definitely goes in decent. Decent is looking quite strong now. We've got a lot of characters in Decent, a few near the bottom, and not too many at the top, but then, of course, CTR mains are very special tier. Okay, here we are with Pasadena Opossum, of course, also added in the Circus Grand Prix, along with Koala Kong and Von Klotch. She definitely will go in Decent. Where will Von Klotch go, though? It's hard to rank. I just don't use him. I don't really like him very much, unfortunately. Will I even go so far to say not in my CTR? I reckon there are better characters they could have added rather than Von Clutch. So if I was making a CTR Nitro field, I would replace him with a different character. I'm sorry if you love Von Clutch, he's just not for me. I'd rather have Willy Wumper-Cheeks in the game. Where is Willy Wumper-Cheeks anyway? Will he ever be added? Possibly not. I can't imagine any more characters are going to be added into the game. Having said that, probably Beanox will just drop 10 new characters and then this CTR ranking list will be completely out of date. Right, one half of Chick and Stu. I really do like the partnership of Chick and Stu. Chick will go in decent and Stu will go in awesome. I do prefer Stu over Chick. There we go. I love those two characters. I was so glad that was actually added as playable characters as well, rather than just the CTR TV characters. Now then we have Hasty. This is an odd one because I don't really think too much about Hasty outside of the Winter Festival Grand Prix. I don't think I've played as him once. Going meh. I mean, it's pretty cool that they made a whole new character based on Fasty, who was a cut character from the original CTR. But I just don't really use him at all. I mean, I see people playing him. I know Canadian guy A is usually playing as him because he's got a moose and he's got the Canadian flag. But yeah, he's not really for me, but he's a cool enough character. Maybe I should actually put Crash a bit further up. He's starting to look a bit out of place in there. Yeah, let's put him in decent. So yeah, that sounds a bit better. I can always move some things around if they start to look a bit out of place. I think I was a bit too harsh on Crash earlier in the video. Now we've got Megamix, a mix between Tiny, Dingodile, Cortex, and I believe Engine. It's a mix of all the main boss characters. Where do I put Megamix? He's massive. Don't entirely like him. He goes in meh, because it's a cool addition. I wouldn't say I hate him. He's okay. I just personally don't use him. Right, up next is Rillaroo. Don't like Rillaroo. Not in my house, especially after the way he's treated me in Crash Bash. Always beating me on Skyballs. That's why you're in Don't Like, just because of Crash Bash. He didn't deserve to be in Crash Bash and he's a weird character. Now, people that know me already know where Pura is going. Pura is going in Don't Like. I absolutely hate Pura. Ugh. Hate cats and everything. I'm kidding. Pura, of course, is going in CTR main. I mean, I basically had the Pura sticker on my cart since the start of the game. So they are my 5 CTR mains. Spyro, Dingodile, Engine, Penta, and Pura. So, one last character, Yaya Panda. I did actually grow to like Yaya Panda throughout the Winter Festival Grand Prix. I reckon so much that she'd actually go in awesome. She's just so positive. She's like, yeah! Ah! I don't really know how to do a Yaya impression at all, but yes. That is mostly the end of the tier list, but as mentioned, there are 4 characters not included. So, where would Lab Assistant go? Lab Assistant would go in meh. He's okay. I mean, glad he was added in the game, but he wasn't one of the characters I was overly excited about. Iron Checkpoint Crate, I'm going to put him in decent, or her, or it. I guess it. I'm going to put it in decent because it's such a funny character that you can have like a TNT crate or a Nitro crate driving a car. So it's going in decent just for that. Now then, Baby Cortex and Baby Entropy. I would put them in Don't Like. I mean, they're a little bit above Baby Coco and Baby Crash because, of course, they did at least appear in a Crash Bandicoot game in Crash Bandicoot Warped, whereas Baby Coco and Baby Crash were just not in any game, were completely made up and just annoy me even more. I mean, Baby Entropy and Baby Cortex is pretty ugly. Baby Entropy not as ugly. But yes, that is probably going to be a very long video, so thank you everyone for sticking with me. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with, who your CTR mains are, who would you not have in the game, and who do you not like, and who do you love, who do you think is meh. Maybe try and rank all the characters. That'd be a very long comment though. But thank you everyone for watching. Take care and leave me alone.